And we'll fly, oh, we'll fly away.
Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. I'm just doing a quick review on Marvel's Cloak and Dagger. Now, when this was first announced, I thought, another one? Really? There's too many Marvel and DC TV shows. With movies, I don't mind. Make more of those. Movies are 2 to 3 hours long. They don't take a lot of your time. But TV shows, there are a series of episodes and they go on for a while. And when you keep adding on more, they're just too much to watch, okay? But anyway, as for this show, actually surprisingly very good. Not very good, but surprisingly good. The first episode was pretty interesting. Basically, no spoilers, an incident happens and it affects two characters in a massive way. And these two characters have powers. They're the divine couple, and yeah, their powers are interesting as well. One of them teleports, the other one produces blades, dagger, a shiny dagger. I'm not an expert on these powers, but it's interesting. The first few episodes, apart from like the incident in the first episode, which is a flashback, and they speed up towards like many years later, but in terms of like the first like 3 or 4 episodes, 5 episodes, they were not that good to me. Like, they were okay, but each time the ending got me. The ending made me think like, oh my god, they ended it there. I want more now, because they did that at the end of each episode. They put a great scene on that made you want more. But apart from that, the first few episodes were like not that good. But then it picked up. It started to improve, get better. Episode 8 probably the high point of the show. Actually, episode 8 was great. I think it's episode 8. I can't remember. And also they referenced a Marvel Netflix show. They referenced Luke Cage. So I think that means, because Netflix shows are in the MCU, but they're a few years behind the movies, and so that means that because they reference Luke Cage, not Luke Cage himself, but they reference something from the show Luke Cage, and that shows that they're in the same universe. This is an MCU as well. Like, I didn't know that. I thought it was like a separate on its own. It's still a separate thing. They don't reference stuff as well either, but apart from that one reference, they don't reference much of the MCU, but it's in the MCU, in the same universe, so that's pretty cool. Like, even if they never cross over, that's fine. It's still like pretty cool to like know that. It's like Marvel built something great with this MCU. Like, it's all these movies, TV shows, they're all somehow connected, and it's just like awesome. Even though you never see them all cross over, it's still awesome. But anyway, as I was saying, I got off track there, but episode 8, I think it's episode 8, it was 7, 8 or 9, I can't remember, but there was a really good episode which ended in a murder at the end. Not going to spoil anything, but there was a murder, okay? It involves a lot of police things, a lot of crime. It goes into a lot of things in the show, and it goes quite deep, and it's quite dark in some ways as well. It's light toned as well in a way, but yeah, it's interesting, and the last like 5 episodes really like half the season, but it's 10 episodes. Like, the second half of the season was what really made me think, wow, this is really good. Like, it was really interesting. There was another episode as well, actually. I think it was episode 7 or 9. There were 2 episodes. One was like really good in terms of like something happens, and the other one was involving someone else's mind. Can't really say much without spoiling it, but there were a few like great episodes in there, and yeah, overall a good show. And I just thought I'd make a video just sharing my thoughts on it, just my quick thoughts. It's already gone for 4 minutes, but yeah, just my quick thoughts on it. It was good, and it was not great, but I'm looking forward to season 2. Looking forward to seeing what they can do with this show, and yeah, it surprised me. Surprisingly a good show, and I'm looking forward, because I watch all the Netflix ones. I've seen Runaways. I've seen everything apart from Inhumans. Inhumans for me, it looked so bad that it looked unwatchable, and I thought, I'm never going to see that. I'm just going to leave that, put it to the side and leave it. Apart from that, I love Marvel shows. I love DC shows as well. I watched like all the CW ones apart from Constantine, and I watch Gotham and watch Krypton. I love comic book shows. They're like so fun to watch for me. My favorite type of show. And yeah, this was a good one, and the finale was pretty good, but I feel like I wanted more from the finale. Wanted a bit more from the finale. But yeah, overall, gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.